What is up? This is Dragon Slayer. I am streaming live on Twitch. And I am playing Dragon Age. I know, today I'm supposed to be playing Grand Theft Autos. And I really want to play that game again. I love Grand Theft Autos. But right now I am stuck on stupid on this video game. It's amazing. Love Dragon Age. So, I'm going to keep playing it today. Probably be back on a normal schedule tomorrow with Witcher. And in fact, at some point today I'll probably stream Grand Theft Auto, but it's not going to be at the regular time. Or the 12 o'clock start. The 1200 start. So instead we're going to play some Dragon Age. Dragon Age for the Dragon Slayer. I mean, who doesn't love slaying dragons, right? So, alright, last time we left off with completing the quest for the Kokiri Wilds and the Battle of Ostagar, and picking up from there, we went directly to camp. And the next step is, we can get to our world map, is to go to Lothering. There's my caffeine supplement. So, currently we're at the camp. First visit to the camp, because this is the first opportunity to do that since the game started. So, what? 9 hours ago? 9 hours play, finally get to the camp, 10 hours play, whatever. Feels like I'm home, right? Interesting. Alright. So I guess I should talk to these guys while I'm here. Now this is a mini game in Dragon Age to talk to you guys while you're at camp to raise their what is it? Their approval. So right now Alistair's at +6 and Morgan is at +4, and so those will range from -100 to +100. And they'll have actual effects in the game. The more they like you, the more they get special abilities, and that they'll help you out.
What do you wish of me? If you must. I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend. Oh? I truly doubt that children would be worth the effort. They are filthy, smelly things full of tears and snot and trouble. That said, I cannot speak for the tastes of my mother. She has, after all, lived a very lengthy time in the wilds and done many things I know nothing of. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know? No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could, but as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one. I am surprised you think so. Still, 'tis a pleasant thing to hear. Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch? Oh, you're simply full of surprises, little man, aren't you? But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
So, again, you choose the right choices, and the character approval rating will increase. Iterate, right? So now instead of +4, Morgan is at, oh, yes, that's Morgan, is at +11. Right? And if you get high enough approval rating with female and you're a male character, y'all can have relations. Again, one of the ground rules of this stream is there will be no sex. Sorry. If you want to see that, if you want to experience that, then you can play the game yourself. Right? Let's get another quick save. Talk to this guy.
What do you need?
This guy's kind of tough to get his approval up just through talking, but there are other ways to do this as well.
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did. I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle.
That's right.
I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry. I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of. I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him. Of course, I'd be dead then, wouldn't I? It's not like that would make him happier. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Dwarves don't practice cremation, do they? How do your people honor your dead? I heard about that, now that I think about it. Their spirits return to the rock, strengthening the foundation of the Tig. It sounds so strange. I suppose you're right. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Again, you make the right choices, or relatively speaking, the right choices. Your choices will impact the outcome to this little mini game, right? So again, we're up to +11 approval with Alice there. And of course, you want to make it safe before you try this, so in case you happen to make the wrong choices, excuse me. If you happen to make the wrong choices in the dialogue, you can always reload. Pretty happy with the outcomes of these conversations, so we will keep moving. Alright. Apparently we can't go back to either of those currently. But we can move on to Lothlorien. And we can go back to Flemeth's hut. Wonder if we can get back to these via Flemeth's hut. I don't know. I don't really care. I've done everything here, and I doubt there's much to do there. So, and as you can see, the blight is spreading, indicated by the black on the map, right? Uh-oh. Cutscene.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Right. So, moving on. The plot thickens. Looks like we're about to fall into an ambush. Actually, I think this is where we get the dog. How about that? I don't know why I missed this in the last playthrough. Yeah, I didn't complete the quest. I don't know. Alright, we got an alpha and a bunch of these guys. Let's see, did I set up for tactics? Looks like it. That should be good enough, right?
I am ready. Blast!
Right.
Crap. Right. Cooldown is finished. Oh, this isn't good.
Time to die!
What?
Oh, this could be fun. Yeah? Run while you can.
Tactic. Fight. Ankles.
Alright. Somehow made it through that. Only one guy down.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
He's mangy. There we go. Dog's name is Dragon Slayer. Well, it won't let me name my character Dragon Slayer. I gotta go with Weber Prime. Not nearly as cool, but at least the dog can be named Dragon Slayer. Whatever. Moving on. At least I have a full party now. And just I'm kind of curious, who uses these? I don't know. I don't remember being able to equip these with any characters on my last playthrough. Maybe it's another character I missed. Or maybe I just missed something else fundamental. Right, let's see. Dread, Howl, Growl. Let's see what kind of abilities the dog has. Sweet. Ooh, a stun. I like that. Right. Nice. Right. Guess I should figure out some tactics for that, but I guess before we do that... Nice. Should probably go back to camp. I don't know if it's going to let me go back to camp before I go off to the next city, so maybe it's time to set up tactics now for the dog for Dragon Slayer. Right. That's pretty cool, but no. Let's see. No. Usually I just default with health. Seems to be the effective logic to use. Now let's see. Oops. Be good to put an action there. And target main character attack. Right, moving out. Speaking of saving games, I knew it. It's not gonna let me camp before I hit this fight.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by a dwarf, oddly enough.
They don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a genlock would have understood that. Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules. Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
Are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways. And just when we had things settled.
Yeah, it's not really settled. Not gonna let you rob poor people. Guy. Come on now. Frickin' heroes. A bunch of cowards. Alright. Although this would be easier if I didn't do this fight, nonetheless. Well, let's see. Now, dog's doing good stuff here. Oh, was that the dog or was that Morgan's spell? Let's see, is this an AoE? Yeah, it is an AoE, isn't it? It's a small AoE, but... Sweet! Kill!
Yes.
Where are you going, guy?
Yeah.
That guy's running away. Huh. Whatever.
Just die.
Right? Crap. Not much I can do without a healer.
Let's finish this. Begin the onslaught.
You lay down!
Let's have at it! For the great...
What are you missing? Maker!
This isn't going very well.
Watch it!
You need help? Off I go. I'm going to take... Get that.
So close. Hmm. Yada
Wake
yada
up,
yada.
gentlemen. More travelers. Nonsense.
Highwayman.
They are
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
What did I tell you? Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess. You want to pay more? Well, we'll happily accept donations. Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
Right, let's try this again. Perhaps we should start with the boss, while everyone's still alive.
Direction. Get our hands dirty. I shall do it. You will learn to fear me. Tis a
All right.
good day.
We surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all. Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize. What, are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier. I'm not going down without a fight.
I see.
Yes, you are.
Another battle, I see.
Crap, almost dead.
You asked for it. Really injured here. Just so you know.
Now this.
Right. Okay. Got him. Right, nobody died. Sweet. Alright, cleared out the bandits. Let's get a good save. Really need to level up. What's her face? Let's see where she's at. Yeah, it's still quite a ways away. That sucks, because we really could use some healing. But that's alright. The first place we're going after this place, we will get a healer. Too easy. And by that time, hopefully she'll leveled up and we can get some extra healing from her. Alright, moving forward. Sweet.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them? There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first. Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
I can give you directions, if you like. That would be at their tower on Lake Kallenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is. You're going to have to. I certainly wouldn't want to go there alone.
Why? Would it frighten you? Are you afraid of dark and sunken places?
Gotta love
I mean,
the
we won't have
dialogue
any
in
choice.
this game.
You'll be there under Grey Warden business, and the dwarves will just have to see reason.
They certainly are renowned for an abundance of reason, 'tis true.
Hey now.
You don't know where Orzammar is?
He doesn't know how to find it on the surface, fool. He has never been here before.
If you follow the west road around Kallenhard Lake into the mountains through Gerland's Pass, from there I expect you'd know the way. He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is. If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there. If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course. Then you have a plan. Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Okay. I do have a plan. Enough talking. That's the plan. Let's see. Ooh, a chicken.
And so I shall.
Please, we came here to get away from the fighting. What happened to the king is so terrible. Is anywhere safe now?
No.
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits. Many didn't.
Mother says we have to run before the bad men get here. I don't like this place. Why did we come here?
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
No.
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Yes.
Please, we came here to get away from the fighting.
No getting away from it. Just have to stand up and fight. You.
I thought there would be soldiers here, or at least a place to hide.
How terrible for Queen Honora that her young king is dead. And she, not even with child.
I'm scared. When are we going home?
Never going home.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
You're wrong.
Of course. Delighted.
I'm scared. When are we going home? I'm scared. When are we going home?
Please, we came here to get away
I brought
from
my
the fighting.
family to Lothering because I thought it would
As
be
if
safe.
we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
What will happen to us now that the king is dead?
Who are you?
Mother
Can you
says we have to
protect
run
us?
before the bad men get here.
Where can we go?
As if we
This
needed
is no
more
better than
fighting
what
here.
we left.
Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Bunch of whining.
We don't see many dwarves in these parts. You here to trade? Then you'd best clear out. We're loyal to the king here, and word from the north is the wardens betrayed King Cailan. Tairn Loghain has a bounty on any who survived.
Sweet.
That's not what the Tairn's bounty says. I don't have the steel to try you, but you may want to watch yourself around those who do. Don't let me stop you.
The blight has truly come, and the king is dead. We're all going to die.
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits. Many didn't.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
I hear those bandits are back again. Why don't the Templars kill them?
I want to go home.
I want to go home.
Never going home. Why can't people get that through their minds? Alright, get some elf roots. Talk to all the refugees. It's time to talk to people in town. Townies. Moving forward.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
That's true.
We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend. I'm just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense. The band has marched north with Tern Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
I brought my family to Lothering because I
It's
thought
just
it
a
would be
guess,
safe.
but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn horde.
I hear those bandits are back again. Why don't the Templars kill them? I almost feel sorry for the Kunari locked in that cage. It won't be able to defend itself from the Darkspawn.
I'm scared. When are we going home?
A few knights have come through here, searching for some holy artifact. Not one of them stopped to help.
I almost feel sorry for the Kunari locked in that cage. It won't be able to defend itself from the Darkspawn.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more. Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving. Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
Oh, great.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Right. So I guess we should make use of this angry freaking merchant now.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something? All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Right. Could definitely use some health poultices. Well, let's see. By the time we get a thief in here, probably gonna have better daggers than that, so. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. use that. See what we're equipped with here. You could use a helmet. Pretty nice robes. It's +6 defense. Alright. Think we can sell those. Doesn't really do any good, right? But whatever. At least it's not taking up inventory space. Alright, I think we can get rid of some of this stuff.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something? All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Alright. Right. So, where's this guy? The backpacks. It doesn't look like it. Right. I don't have any characters with poison making, so kind of pointless to have this stuff right now. More money. Right, 30 and 90. Suppose that's good enough. And we'll keep all that stuff. Right. So now we've done some inventory management. Let's go ahead and knock out some quests.
The Chanters are still operating. They're bored. Now that's dedication.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one. Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
That one will feast on your living.
Alright, just take a look through the quests. Still gotta knock out that by going to Redcliffe. Probably should go there first, but that's not gonna happen. Not the plan. Okay.
They will take your children! Mother! All right.
Have you seen my mother? She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her. He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back. Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village. A whole silver! Wow, thank you. So, you're a dwarf, aren't you?
With blood all over me.
Father says dwarves are really greedy, but you're not greedy at all.
That's right.
Thank you for helping me.
Greetings, Sir Dwarf. Your folk are famous for their generosity. Might you spare some bread?
Sure.
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves. Can you help us? You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
That's right. Just come in and fix it.
What will happen to us now that the king is dead?
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
You wrong, guy. Ooh, 6 flasks. Let's see. No, she's good for something. That's what she's good for. That will definitely help.
I heard those bandits are back again. Why don't the Templars
As
kill
if
them?
we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Alright, I guess we should go kill
So
some
let's
bandits.
talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
There's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps, you would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Or we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Seems like they're getting along fantastically.
Please.
Swimmingly.
We came here to get away from the fighting.
Please. We came here to get away from the fighting.
Hey, came to the wrong frickin' place, didn't you?
Mother says we have to run before the bad men get here.
We're planning on running that mine until the last minute. Felleron's orders.
Please. We came here to get away from the fighting.
Did you see the... So what does a darkspawn look like, anyhow? You ever seen one?
Can't say I want to.
We're probably going to see plenty sooner or later.
Greetings, my lord.
So Terran Logain is the new regent?
You might not want to go in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance.
Oh, I could take care of them.
Same reason the Chantry's full, packed with people who fled their homes. The tavern keeper's letting folks sleep on the floors, but he can only fit so many. And those soldiers are getting restless. They're not here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the King's army. Is there any reason to be happy? With the King dead, them Darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organize. You'd think those soldiers could at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it? It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
I heard that he may have had something to do with the king's death.
But I thought Darkspawn killed the king. That doesn't make
I can't
any
believe
sense.
that Kunari creature isn't dead yet.
We were lucky. Nonsense. We had the We'll be coin lucky to if they pay the don't burn toll down the to those entire bandits. country fighting over the throne.
Many
I
didn't.
brought
My family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
You got a bed for the night? You taken care of? Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs. Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travelers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies.
Right.
There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment.
Great.
I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Delighted.
Please, we came here to get away
What will
from the
happen
fighting.
to us now that the king is dead?
I brought my family to Lothering because I
What
thought
do you
it
wish
would
of
be
me?
safe.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought
There
it
would
would
be
be safe.
soldiers here, or at least a place to hide.
I'm scared. When are we going
So
home?
I take it
brother
you
that
did
fell at
not enjoy
Ostagar.
your Templar training?
Hope we're not
That's
next.
directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Please, we came here to get away from the fighting.
All right.
Sweet.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
Master Feleron runs us miners hard. Harder still since Ostagar.
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits. Many didn't.
Well, that doesn't look like it's good. Someone needs to repair that. Should be a quest, right? It's not.
As if we were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those
Right, no
bandits.
quest.
Stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
Nope.
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
I don't think anyone in my party knows how to make traps. Let's see. What's the button for... There it is. Okay. Trap making. Stealing. Trap making. No. 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 In. Negative. Alright. Suppose we should go get these quests. Inside.
Of course. We'll take you. The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is
Probably.
nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands.
It's actually a pretty good plan.
There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
That's me.
Darkspawn will feast on our flesh. Everyone will die. The evil shall descend upon us.
Will you listen to him? He's been at it for hours now.
I believe that.
As you desire.
A few knights have come through here
As if
searching
we
for some
needed more
holy
fighting
artifact.
here. Don't
None
you
of
see
them
how
stopped
scared
their help.
everyone is?
I want to go home.
He's right. What will we do?
Slit your children's throats.
The evil shall descend upon us.
Right. Get a little save.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
I seek no refuge.
So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. I know it's not something many dwarves do, but if you wish to offer devotion to the Maker, you may enter.
Great.
The revered Mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here. Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that. Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else. Make her watch over you.
Blah, 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 blah. Right. Go turn in a quest and hopefully get another couple quests here.
my family
This
to
is no
Lothering
better
because
than
I
what
thought
we
it would
left.
be safe.
As if we needed more fighting here.
Stragglers.
Don't you see
No
how
sign of the
Are you
Maker.
here to see the Reverend Mother too? In her office arranging for everyone to leave, I suppose. I don't
Get
think
outta
she's with
here.
anyone right now. I came to ask for a blessing. With my family abandoning the farm to flee north, we'll need all the grace the Maker can offer. Not to be rude, but how's a dwarf come to be here? I've seen you people in Lothering sometimes, but never the Chantry. It's wonderful how the Maker's arms are wide enough for all the nations of Phaedos. Well, good luck to you. I need to get underway. If I'm lucky, I'll make it back to the farmhold by nightfall.
No, you won't.
That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
You, miss, what is your name? You seem quite odd to me.
You would not be the first to think so. But avert your eyes. I will not have you staring over long.
Best get used to it. I'll be watching you. We want no trouble here.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be
Few
safe.
knights have come through here, searching for some holy artifact.
I thought there would be
Not
soldiers
one of them
here.
stopped to help.
Or at least a place to hide.
Yes? Who might you be? I see. I am Ser Bryant, commander of the Lothering Templars. Tern Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope. I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tern claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case. The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent. Our ban was summoned by Tern Loghain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
Of course.
In her study, no doubt, preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate. We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so. Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Oh. Where are you going, bruh?
Greetings, Grey Warden. What can I do for you? Maker's breath. How many times must we drive them off? All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast, we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service? That is very generous of you. If it interests you, there is a Chanter's board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need. They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the Horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I'm needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
I'm just about to take some stuff out of the guild bank.
Cool.
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need. Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Right. So, at least we got an item out of that.
And when the Maker spoke,
Yep,
he,
just going through these, Well, let's see, I'm in Lothering in Dragon Age, doing some quests in here.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did
Okay.
not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Lots of dialogue in this game.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle.
Up to find useful
Every
stuff
knight
in the
of
bank.
Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
I am having to sell off some stuff so I can fit stuff in my inventory.
Inventory management.
My mission takes priority, but I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts. Why is that, if I may ask? I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tern Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tern has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern. The Arl fell ill before the
I
king
haven't
died.
started research stuff
What if
yet.
Logain planned that too?
Probably do that.
Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening
Yeah,
in
that could
Redcliffe
take a
ourselves.
while.
I believe that now more than ever.
I want to get at
If
least
nothing
a
else,
level
I
10
am
on
certain
my
you would be
stuff
welcomed at Castle Redcliffe.
from like
The
level
Arlessa
5
is there,
to
and she could
start
tell you more than I
studying
could.
that fairly soon.
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales. Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess
Ah, yes,
Andraste.
the Urn of the
Surely you know
Ashes. Yes, the Andraste quest. Blah blah blah. That'll be later, a little later on. We're gonna hit up the mages
Alright, let me
first.
see what all can I make in here.
All right.
We don't have any recipe.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation.
Well, you're wrong.
I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives. What? And you have his locket? And a note?
Boom.
Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these.
Pretty much
I
what
would
you gotta
never have
talk to
known
everybody.
otherwise.
Just check and see if you guys have soul gems in there, because I desperately need that.
Need soul gems?
Yeah.
Well, if you have enough coin, you can always purchase some in Cyrodiil from the merchants there.
Yeah.
Or AP. We got a fair amount of AP the other night. Should be able to get a few with those.
So, how do I check and see if I... Oh, there it is.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions.
Right. I'm in
But I
voice
must
chat
go.
with one of my
Thank you
guildies
again,
from
good
Elder
sir.
Scrolls
You have been
Online.
most helpful.
So we're talking a little bit about ESO during the stream here. So any viewers know, not to be confused with what we're doing here in this game.
You ever wonder if that's an accurate likeness of Andraste? Maybe she was ugly. Maybe she had buck
And
teeth.
then shall the Maker
How do we
return
know?
to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then shall the Chant of Light make it pure. Let all mankind be
Right.
humbled. Let all repeat the Chant of...
Delighted.
Sweet. Definitely use those.
Light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
Let's go talk to the old lady here.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
Don't have any. A
Might I
lot of
suggest
recipes
30 silver?
take.
Thank you, my son. What can I do for you then? That is not a common request from a dwarf. Naturally, I will be happy to oblige. In Andraste's name, I call upon the Maker to watch over his child and
I
creation.
wonder if this is a
Watch
some type
over
of
his
side
path,
quest.
Maker. Give him light.
Receiving
and
blessings.
darkness. So let it be.
Right.
Now,
Doesn't seem to have
if there
any
is
real
nothing
effect
else-
in game, but
a Grey Warden? Here. Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tern Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
Bank.
Tern Loghain? That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation of the Wardens. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else, I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village and Chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now, if there
I
is
still don't
nothing
know how to
else,
deposit gold yet.
So one of the best ways to make golden ESO is probably to knock out a bunch of what are they? The
Crafting writs.
yeah, crafting writs is one, absolutely, and doing those. Oh, what are those? In each zone, their chains come down and fight monsters and that.
Oh yeah, those are a good way.
Yeah, of course, public dungeons are good if your character can hang in those, or if you got a group.
You're thinking of dolmens.
Yes, dolmens. That's the word. Yeah, dolmens are always good, and there's usually groups of people running around doing the dolmens. So if you can either get into a group or follow a group around to each of the dolmens, it's makes it pretty easy to level and to get gold.
may the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
There's something wrong with my map. It's not showing me all my sky swords, but it is showing me all these other options.
You can select what appears on the map, I believe. Should be an option, one of the tabs for that.
Okay. There's a long list of stuff.
Chant of Light maketh pure. Let all mankind be humble. Let all repeat the chant of light. Only
But
the
like,
word dispels the darkness upon
There will be no fighting in here. You've been warned.
In the darkness.
okay, I think I got a different
Fear and ignorance.
Let those who
system
cry out from the shadows
in here.
be comforted.
Just kind of
I
weird.
almost feel sorry for the Kunai locked in that cage.
Let those who have
it won't
sinned
be able to
be
defend itself
forgiven.
from the
Hold
dark.
on, let me try
Chant
something.
spreads across all four
Hold
corners
on.
of the world.
It's terrible. So many come to Lothering seeking refuge, only to find that we can offer
Setting.
little more than prayer.
How do I
Does
use-
the Maker see our plight? Is he
there's a
moved
lot
by
more
this
in here
destruction? I apologize. The Maker's plan is too grand for me to fathom, especially at times like this.
Mini maps.
The Chant of Light. Surely you know it. The chant is our devotion to the Maker, our first commandment as followers of his prophet Andraste. The entire chant takes weeks to sing and is only done straight through at the Grand Cathedral in Val Royeaux. Here we can only sing a few verses per week and finish anew each first day.
I mean, you need to replace this one.
When the prophet Andraste was burned by the Magisters, the Maker turned away from his creations. We gain his forgiveness by spreading Andraste's teachings. The Maker will return when the chant is sung from the four corners of the world.
Right.
We are preparing as we can, and when the revered Mother calls on us to leave, we shall. But not before then. May the Maker watch over you.
Let him hear our unwavering.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I must prepare the Chantry's vestments before we flee.
As
There's
if we
very
needed
little time.
more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
This is no better than what we left.
Okay. Get another chest here. Nope.
Let's all repeat the Chant of Light.
Codex
Only the
updated.
word dispels the darkness upon us.
And when the Maker spoke,
I think I've talked
Chant
to
of
everybody.
Light scattered in the darkness. The word dispelled fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Let those
I'm sorry, I cannot talk now. I must feed the holy brazier to ensure the flame never dies.
Oh, here's a bug.
It represents the flames that burned Andraste herself. Do you know the tale? The prophet was burned in the ancient city of Minrathous before the ancient mages she had fought. Instead of dying in pain as the mages wanted, she was purified by the fire and taken by the Maker into the heavens to stand forever at his side. We are all sinners. The fire symbolizes our hope that forgiveness is possible. Thus, we all serve by feeding its flames.
Right. Well, this place is gonna burn soon.
Of course. The dwarves have offered us coal and special rocks. Even the Circle of Magi volunteered to provide magical flames. If that isn't irony, I don't know what is. The flame means little without the act of remembering and atoning for our sins.
Right.
Always a pleasure. I
Okay.
wish you well.
Moving forward.
Spreads across all four corners of the world. Let it
Please,
rise at
we
last to
came
the ears
blind
of the
us
Maker.
away from the
Let him
fighting.
hear our
Please,
unwavering
because I
faith.
thought it
We're all
would be
going
safe.
to
Let him
die.
hear our righteous
Can you
dedication
protect us?
and enduring perseverance.
Moving out. It's one more building to check here before we get to doing some more questing, more fighting. So a few more people to talk to. Actually, I think next building we go to, we will be in a fight. Rebel. Awesome. Elf fruit. Outstanding.
Have a care where your eyes linger, Alistair.
Yes, well, don't worry. It's not what you think.
I see.
I was looking at your nose.
And what is it about my nose that captivates you so?
I was just thinking that it looks exactly like your
Oh.
mother's.
I hate you so much. Never mind.
No, that's funny. Right, moving forward.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is? Might as well ask us how to...
There's probably some soldiers in here to fight.
Well, look what we have here then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Loghain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a dwarf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there is no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay
Ah,
out of
finally,
our
a
way,
thief.
sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
I doubt he would listen. He blindly follows his master's commands.
I am not the blind one. I served at Ostagar, where the Tern saved us from the Grey Warden's treachery. I serve him gladly. Enough talk! Take the Warden into custody. Kill the sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right. Let's make this quick.
Oh, we'll make it quick, alright. Don't you worry about that. It's alright, Commander, Soldier, this guy.
All the noise.
Don't kill my dog. Okay. Ah, my tank's down.
I fell down during the fight,
Good.
didn't I?
They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
I was there. The Tern pulled us out of a trap. What do you want to tell him? I'll tell him right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help. I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined.
She had
Let me
a
introduce
colorful life.
myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
Too bad she's not a healer.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along. That, and the Maker wants me to go with you.
Right.
Then, you believe me? I knew the Maker had sent a true dream. A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked by some other thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
I don't know. I kind of like my dog, but I kind of need a thief as well, so.
Indeed.
Done.
Sweet. Right. Check out this chick. No. And that's why I shouldn't have sold my daggers. Crap. I didn't think I got her this soon. Forgot. I suck. It's alright. There we go. I suppose that's good enough for now. Right, let's take a look at her tactics. Right. Song of Valor, good. Right. And if it's target a main character, attack. Again, include this as the last one because the logic goes from the top down. I want to make sure that no matter what, even if these logics fail or have already been satisfied or can't be done anymore, at the very least, she'll be attacking the target of the main character. Go ahead and save that preset. Huh. Whatever. Going out. Alright, let's get a good save. Got a new character. Major fight.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Yep, that's me.
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard
I hate
times
when I'm
after the war
irregular.
with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
Sweet.
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens. Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Too easy. And too easy.
A few knights have come through here, searching for some holy artifact.
I'm trying to
Not
listen
one
to the
of them
birds.
stopped to help.
Can we speak when they're done?
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
I don't want any trouble. Please, don't hurt me.
My kids haven't had a roof over them in weeks.
Please don't hurt us. We're minding our business here.
I don't want any trouble. Please, don't hurt me.
A few knights have come through here, searching for some holy artifact.
Please, I must continue
Not
playing,
one of them
else I
stopped
earn
to
no
help.
coin tonight.
Sorry, I don't know any dwarven songs. I just play what the innkeep asks.
I don't like this place.
The blight has
did we come
truly
here?
come, and the king is dead. We're all going to die.
Okay. Get this quest.
What do you need?
Not you.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell. Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison. I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice. Well, there's herbs in the North Wood. As for other stuff, look around town. Some refugees just left things behind to travel faster.
Right.
I don't really know what you need, though. I might have some in stock, too.
Could use more of those. My dog. Nice. Probably not gonna buy any of this crap, but nice to know it's available. I do like the vendors in this game, at least they have useful stuff. See, someone in the party has poison, right? She does. Need flasks and toxin extract, whatever that is.
What now?
You're gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now. They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right then, name's Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house. Luck speed your way.
Alright, well, I gotta take a little break here. We are in Lothering. Have some quests to take care of, and as soon as I get back, we will knock those out. Too easy, right? And finish up Lothering, and then move on and get the mage's support. At the, Circle of Magi, whatever. Get another healer in the party, or a healer in the party. That would be great. Outstanding, right? Alright. That'll wrap it up for now. Be back in soon. Be back soon. Just like in old Halo 2. Hey, when they gonna release that map pack? Soon. Love that. In fact, if you go on the Steam right now, there's an entry for Halo 2, for the Halo collection or whatever, and the release date is listed as soon. That stuff never gets old to me. Anyways, so again, let's wrap it up for now. Taking a short break. Be back. Thank you, Twitch viewers. Appreciate y'all. Dragon Slayer out.